What's up everyone, it's Hey John and I jabber opportunities nonstop, and in today's video I will be discussing Dogecoin and why I believe we are about to rock it. And of course I will be covering the charts and giving you all of this data-driven analysis. Let's get to it. BlockFi. I've been using them for over 3 months now, and I get 3.5% interest in Bitcoin rewards on every single inflated transaction that I purchase. Gas, food, utilities, you name it, it's inflated, I pay for it, and I get Bitcoin rewards. On the BlockFi platform, you also get interest on those rewards. So it's a win-win. BlockFi.com/HeyJohn. Check it out and don't sleep, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, so what is the big news of why Dogecoin is going to rocket? Well, let me tell you. First of all, we've seen for the first time in history, cryptocurrency has created a $3 trillion market cap as of this recording. Do not forget, Dogecoin is currently top 9 on CoinMarketCap. So they are part of the leader. They are a top 10 coin, so they get the exposure. But at the same time, even though they get all this exposure, well, guess what? There are many folks who want to shill and many folks who want to kill Dogecoin. And let me explain to you right now what I'm referring to. So this is Dogecoin aggregated through multiple exchanges, CEX, central exchanges. This means that you can buy these coins on, say, Binance, FTX, Coinbase, etc., etc. So let me go ahead and go over this data-driven analysis to you right now so you understand what is going on. So the top exchange is going to be Binance and FTX. They hold over 75% of the market. So why is this important? Is because they are holding the most longs and shorts here. So you can see here, we have 49.45% longs and we have 50.55% shorts. You're wondering, hey, how in the heck can you short a cryptocurrency? Well, I will tell you right now. On these central exchanges like Binance, FTX, Coinbase, etc., they have contracts that let you go long and let you go short. So what does that mean? So on these platforms such as Binance and FTX here, right? They allow you to go long and to go short. And these are going to be your open interest contracts. These contracts give the users the ability to go long and short. And essentially, this is not really cryptocurrency. This is trading on their exchange. So it'll be Binance on top, the contract, and then the other DEX users. So you're basically separating it into 3 tiers. So the DEX goes into the contract, the CEX, central exchanges, also go to the contract, but before the CEX go to the contracts, they can put their own limitations and their own contracts to do how they see fit. In cryptocurrency, you really can't short per se on the actual crypto itself. So this is more of a equity and stock tactic here, but it's fine though, right? And let me tell you why though. Because we have over 50% in shorts in Dogecoin. You're saying, hey, what the heck is going on? Well, you know what? That's a very good question. So let me answer that for you right now. There is a reason why Dogecoin is trading sideways the whole time. Because you have a bull and a bear, and they're both fighting with equal strength. So this is kind of like Squid Games, where you have a tug of war between Dogecoin bears and Dogecoin bulls. And they both have equal strength, and that's kind of why they're both tugging each direction they want to go to, but neither can win. And the reason why is because we have an equilibrium right now, and that's why we're trading sideways for so long. But we do have some deciding factors coming up. So let me go ahead and explain to you guys what these deciding factors will be. I'm seeing reports of version 1.14.5, which is a Dogecoin updated platform to reduce the fees to near nothing. And it may get released tomorrow or sometime very soon. There's no concrete date, that's fine, but we know it's coming very, very soon. The next thing here is altcoin season. It's around the corner, folks. It's coming in a month or two, and it'll be here around December to early year of next year. When that happens, you're going to see an inflow of money into the altcoins like Dogecoin, Ethereum, etc. So we have a multitude of catalysts coming for Dogecoin. One is we're going to see that version 1.14.5 be released, and that is essentially going to reduce the transaction fees to near nothing. The next one would be the Veriphones, right? Where you can slide your credit cards at, say, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, it's everywhere, and any credit card transaction, and they will be able to push Dogecoin acceptance that route. You're seeing AMC developing their platform to accept cryptocurrency payments such as Dogecoin, Bitcoin, etc. here. You're also going to see the Dogecoin to Ethereum bridge that's still being worked on, and when that completes, it'll be a huge catalyst. And of course, we will see Dogecoin being accepted by Tesla sometime in the near future, because as you know, Elon Musk likes and supports Dogecoin, and as does Mark Cuban. Also, sometime next year, you're going to see Doge 1, an actual rocket being powered and being paid by Dogecoin, being sent to the moon, literally. There is also going to be a Dogecoin Visa credit card. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dogecoin is well on its way. So when these news catalysts come to fruition, and you know they will, it's a matter of when and not if, this will give the bulls the power to short squeeze the bears. And what happens when you short squeeze a bear? Well, the longs, which are the bulls, they're buying Dogecoin. The bears, they short it, so they borrow right here, right? So the bulls are buying the price up here, and the bears like, oh shoot, I'm down here, but you're up here now, and I don't want to lose any more money. So what they do is they start buying, and guess what? You have a double whammy, a long bull buying, and you have a short squeeze bear buying to cover the position. So the double whammy, and they both push the price up, and therefore you call that a short squeeze. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 50% of bears to squeeze. So when we squeeze, folks, we're going to not squeeze turnips for blood here. So we will be squeezing bears for blood, and you better believe there is tons to squeeze. All we need is a little catalyst to push us up. And guess what? The folks on Binance platform and the FTX platform currently shorting on their short contracts, well, they will get a margin call. And if they are unable to satisfy that margin call, guess what? You will see the platforms give these short sellers a margin call because they are not able to satisfy their calls. And if they aren't able to, then ladies and gentlemen, they will auto liquidate and they will buy at market value, which means they buy at the asking price, therefore pushing the price even higher. And when you short squeeze one bear, you will short squeeze the next bear and the next bear and the next bear, because when you keep squeezing these bears here, right, the price gets pushing higher and higher and higher, and eventually the largest and the biggest bear whales are unable to satisfy their margin calls, and guess what? You have an astronomical boom squeeze to the moon, folks. So this is what I'm seeing here, and it's being evidenced through the data. We have tons of shorts here, folks. All we need is a few catalysts, and they're coming. And they're coming very soon, folks. This is why I have not sold one Dogecoin, but I have made other alternative investments in the interim, because we all know how long these things take. I've been in the stock game for a very long time, and in order to get a short squeeze, it takes time for the bears to load up. But once they load up and they get complacent, well, guess what? Boom, they're dunzos. Let's go ahead and cover the charts. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now be covering the Dogecoin charts from a daily perspective. Check this out. This is beautiful. Let me tell you why. Because we're seeing Dogecoin currently trading above 26.22, which is a support, and now they're charging towards 29.08, and we've consolidated from 26.22 to 29.08 for about, let's see here, for literally 22 days. We've been consolidating here, folks. This is phenomenal, because we're seeing the bulls consistently buy the previous lows. And let me explain to you right now. So 22 days, we've been consolidating 26.22 to 29.08. And before that, we were consolidating from 22.15 to 26.22 for about another 28 days. In the previous low, below 22.15, we've been consolidating there for a good 28 days. So literally for the past 3 months, we've been consolidating to the next level after next level after next level. So this means that even though we have tons of paper hands selling, well, guess what? These lows after a month, they disappear and they do not come back. And the reason why for that is because of people just not selling anymore. The thing is that when I say not selling, what I mean is that we don't have large whales selling in a sense where they can manipulate the market and push it down hard. So what we have here is a healthy organic growth. So what is the next resistance? It'll be 29.08. And we've already seen today, we've broken through it to the high of 30.08. The only question is, how much longer before 29.08 becomes a support instead of a resistance? If there's anything to tell here, if we've been here for about 17 days currently, in another 10 to 11 days, it'll be 28 days, almost a month. So therefore, in my opinion, I believe that in 10, 11 days, 29.08 will be your new support instead of a resistance we're seeing right now. And then after that, the next resistance will be around 33.95. And once we break 33.95, well, we have a huge wall. It'll be around 36.79, and that's going to take a mountain of power of Dogecoin hodlers buying to destroy, because we have tons of short sellers. So when we get a short squeeze, we can break through the 36.79 resistance all the way up to 47.28, and we will cut through it like butter. So right now we're seeing tons of consolidation, and that's kind of why it's not going anywhere. And the reason why it's not going anywhere is because I covered before. We literally have about 50% short sellers right now and 50% longs. So it's an even market. That's kind of why you're seeing this slow, very slow appreciation. But do not forget, folks, Dogecoin, equities, cryptocurrency, you name it, it's all a mind game. You have to have the patience in order to win. If you're going long, you can make lots of money, but you have to have the mental game to hodl strong and not be dissuaded by the FUD. And there's always tons of these institutions throwing out bad news articles to make sure you sell so they can make money. So if you're a long Dogecoin bull such as myself, it's all noise. Hey, guess what? I didn't sell the peak at 75 cents, but you know what? I don't feel ashamed about it. I think it's okay. I knew it's going to pull back. Even at the current price, I'm still like up 3 or 4x my original investment. So with that being said, why would I sell? I don't want to pay taxes. I'd rather have unrealized gains than realized gains and losing 30 to 40% almost instantly with taxes. Because when you sell before a year, you'll be paying exorbitant taxes, and I don't want to do that. That's why I have not sold anything. So this is my analysis of why I believe we're going to see a short squeeze happening very soon. By very soon, I cannot give you an indefinite date because you never know when these news articles will come in sequence and boom, 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 boom. It'll happen like clockwork. So you better get in right now while you still can, while it's still quote unquote cheap, because when Dogecoin explodes, it does not wait for anyone. Either you're on board or you're chasing. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.